I mean, $30 to $884, $35 to $535, $50 to $390, $36 to $536. We call that going up $2,100 on $150 worth of betting. Let's get it, baby. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy, guys. If you're new here, take a second, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, 5 seconds of your time, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Two of the best things you can do to support me and the channel growth, and it only takes a second to do it. Lastly, if you want to join the Discord community, guys, it is only $10 a month. It's 90% less than any other Discord you'll see. You will get all the player props, all the parlays, all the live plays, and we are in there just making a whole lot of money. I mean, I've been profitable every fucking day, and anybody in the Discord will vouch for that. I mean, I'm just killing these goddamn books. I'll even show you guys the Discord, like the messages a little bit later, so you guys can see all the winners that are being posted in there. But anyways, let's get into it, guys. Yesterday's review: 13 wins, 10 losses. What a day. Again, a three unit net positive day is huge. It's typically around plus 3 units. When you go 13 and 10, you go up usually around 3-ish units, a little, maybe 2.5, maybe 3.5, depending on how much juice was laid. But as your unit grows, guys, if your unit's 20, you made $60. If your unit's 100, you made 300. If your unit's 500, you made 1,500 yesterday. So just depends on unit size, but it's a lot of money made, and 13 and 10 is a great day. So we will take those few bad beats, but we take it. Anyways, guys, today I have MLB plays, and then I have the NFL for Monday Night Football. So we're going to go over both. I don't like making separate videos for 3 games, so we'll do baseball first, then I'll do football, and I'm gonna get you out of here with a fucking bag to crack these folks. Merch is coming soon. Let's crack these folks. Merch is coming real fucking soon. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. We're gonna start with the player props. But before I do that, let's get into the sponsor of this video, Bet Any Sports, guys. Again, I talk about it every video. It's an offshore sports book. If you're in a state where you cannot bet, Bet Any Sports basically gives you a recreational sports book. You don't have to leave the house. You can do it on your phone or your computer. It has player props, parlays, live plays, soccer, football, basketball, esports, tennis, whatever you'd like. And it's just like having a recreational book. You can take Sean Manaea to get 12 Ks tonight with Shohei Ohtani to hit 4 home runs if you won. The odds will be plus 500,000. You can put together. It's just like having FanDuel or ESPN Bet for you guys who don't have access. So tap into it and enjoy. But anyways, let's check out these player props. Actually, before I even do that, let's show you guys the Discord. Let me see if you can even see it, though. I'm not sure how I would let you be able to see it. Maybe if I hit this, you can see it. Okay, so here's the Discord. This is what it looks like when you enter. This is just the welcome tab. I share my MLB plays. Like today, I had all my MLB plays right here. Mets, Dodgers, you'll see them. I got the NFL plays right here. This is how I share them every day. I send it to everybody. They get alerted. This is our group chat right here. As you can see, I mean, it's very, very active. This is all just today. And then winners are posted as well. So you guys, a lot of people in here sharing bets. 500 to 2 bands is nice. 24 to 163. This guy, all snipers in here just making a fucking bag daily. These are the parlays yesterday. But anyways, it's dope, man. Everybody's in here. Everybody's active. This guy's sharing hockey slips if you do hockey, and he's pretty fucking good at it. He hits them a lot. So, yeah, I mean, feel free to check it out, guys. Anyways, let's get back to it. So, player props that I like today for baseball: Teoscar Hernandez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's been on fire, guys. This is just a value play. It's plus money. He's hit it 80% of the time over 20, over 10, 75% over 20. He is versus Manaea, who is a dog, and I don't expect the Dodgers to tee off on him. But the way the Dodgers walk a lot and have good at bats, I mean, one home run it cashes this. A solo home run cashes this. A double, and then he gets brought in, cashes this. Like a fucking RBI hit cashes. You know, it's just like there's so many opportunities for a team like the Dodgers to cash it. And the way they've been playing, I like it. Over 1.5 works for me. And then I got Juan Soto. Again, he is versus Alex Cobb today, who I'm not that worried about. Alex Cobb is decent, but I don't think he's going to give the Yankees too much trouble. Juan Soto's been on fire. He's a good hitter. 70% over 20, 80 over 10. And I think the Yankees pop off today. So over 1.5 or at almost even money is very good for me, and I like to play a lot. Okay, guys. So let's talk about let's do the slate review for the MLB games today, guys. Okay, so first one on the list is the Mets and the Dodgers. So you got Sean Manaea, and the Dodgers are actually going to be on a bullpen day, I believe. Who is starting is what the hell is his name? Brian, or oh well. Anyways, point is, Dodgers on a bullpen day. I don't really worry about their bullpen at all. I think they're kind of punting this game, frankly. I mean, they're versus Chamonix. I think they figured the Mets are just going to probably win today. I mean, Chamonix is a dog. They're throwing out a bullpen day. I think they're just trying to give some big, really good arms a rest so that they can win the next two after this, is my opinion on it. So because of that, I like the Mets first five. You can get it at plus 115. You can get the Mets money line at plus 120, or you can get the Mets first five plus half a run at minus 125. Chamonix has been lights out. No one can touch him. No one can hit him. He's very, very good. And so I like him to be able to get in there. I think he can go 7 or even 8 innings today. And I think he shuts these Dodgers down pretty well. And on the other side of that, the Mets, I think that, I mean, they're not versus fucking, who was it? Who the hell pitched yesterday? I know he's one of my favorite pitchers. I'm drawing a blank. Jack Flaherty. They're not versus Jack Flaherty. They're versus the Dodgers bullpen. And the Mets just had a really ice cold day yesterday. I know earth do I see that happening again, unless and if they do bad today, maybe they're just on a cold streak. But for now, I'm gonna be on the Mets to win this game with a huge pitching advantage, and I think even a lineup advantage. I should say an even lineup. I think the Mets bats have been just as good as the Dodgers have. So big pitching advantage. Let's back it. But the first five, because we do not trust that Mets bullpen. We stay away from that shit any chance we get. First five, let's just back Chamonix. Second game, you got the Guardians, Alex Cobb, and the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Again, huge pitching advantage for the Yankees. Alex Cobb, he's okay. A lot of you guys might not know him. I'll show you guys his stats because he's only pitched a few games. He's pitched 4 games this season. 2-1, 2.76 ERA, but not many innings, guys. 3 innings, 6 innings, 5 and 4. 9 hits versus the Twins with 4 earned runs. 3 hits versus the Cubs with 1. The Pirates didn't hit him, but which who cares? They're trash. And the Tigers came out 3 hits and two runs. So he's not great. And the Yankees are a different fucking animal than the Tigers, the Pirates, the Cubs, or the Twins. So he hasn't really faced any serious competition. The Tigers were hot when he faced them and they killed him, and the Twins were awful when they killed him. And then the Cubs and the Pirates don't hit anybody. So there's just not a lot of faith in him for me. I have absolutely no faith in the guy. And I think the Yankees come out and kill him. So I'd be on the Yankees or the over 7.5, because although I do think the Yankees tee off on Alex Cobb, I think they can score 5 to 7 themselves on either Cobb or a tired Guardians bullpen. But on the other side of that, I don't think that I think the Guardians can get to Carlos Rodon for a couple. Beach ball Rodon is going to leave a fucking meatball out there to get sent. He will. The Guardians bats have actually looked decent the past few games. So I'd lean the Yankees or the over 7.5. Okay, guys? So what are my actual baseball plays today that I locked? This is what I'm playing. I'm playing the Mets first 5 plus half a run at minus 125. I'm on Teoscar Hernandez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Then in the Guardians Yankees, I took the over 7.5 at plus money, and I took Juan Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at minus 120. Those are my baseball plays for today, guys. And with that being said, let's get into the NFL games for today and talk about this. So, NFL game today, guys. We got the Bills and the Jets Monday Night Football. Gonna be kind of quick with this, not too deep into it. I've done a lot of research. You guys see I continue to be profitable on football, so don't think I'm just winging it. Guys yesterday in the YouTube, you guys kill me in the comments, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes I might say I get a baseball team mixed up with an NFL team. I've been doing baseball every day of my life for the past four months, so sometimes I might say the wrong team name. You know who I'm talking about. Or yesterday I said that Carr might do well and he was already ruled out. Forgive me. Okay, guys, forgive me. I'm human. I make mistakes. I still went up units. So anyways, Bills and the Jets under 41.5, or I'm leaning for the Jets money line. Okay, guys. So what's my reasoning for these decisions here? Why did I pick this? First things first. Whoops. Let's do this. Can I do this right? This is throwing me off. All right. Why I'm on the Jets money line? Well, here's the thing, guys. I think this is just an all-out Jets spot. Some of you guys might be like, well, what makes you want to take the Jets over the Bills here? Well, for one, I think Aaron Rodgers is due for a big game. And the Bills, since their first 3 games, when they looked like one of the best teams in the league. I mean, they were blowing teams out, putting up fucking 40 points a game. And then suddenly they just died. They've looked awful their past few games. I mean, the Bills just look like complete shit. They went from putting up, let me give you guys these stats real quick so you guys understand what I'm talking about. First 3 games, Bills come out versus the Cardinals, 34 points, versus the Dolphins, 31 points, versus the Jags, 47 points. Then they face real teams. Then they face the Ravens, 10 points, the Texans 20 points, and they lose versus two competent teams. So versus the competent teams, they got their asses kicked. The Texans game shouldn't even been that close. There's a lot of luck going the Bills' way, and they still lost. So they blew out bad teams and have struggled versus good teams. Their defense has been getting picked apart, and their defensive stats are some of the lowest in all of the league. So I just don't trust the Bills' defense to stop the Jets whatsoever. And also, the Bills' run defense is terrible. Now, why am I even bringing that up when the Jets have not ran the ball very well? Trust me, I get it. The Jets' run game has not looked great, and Breece Hall's a dog, so why hasn't it? Well, they've been versus 5 of the best fucking rush defenses in the NFL. They had to face the 49ers. They had to face the Titans, which they won, and the Titans are okay, but their run defense is pretty good. They had to play versus the Patriots, and even though they're not a good team, their run defense is decent. Then they played the Broncos and the Jets. Broncos, Jets, 49ers, top 5 run defenses in the league. Pats and the Titans are above average run defense, so they've had some very tough defensive matchups. Is the only thing I'm trying to say. Like, the Broncos defense is unreal. The Vikings defense, very good. The 49ers defense, very good. Titans and the Patriots, Lord knows their offenses are terrible, but them defenses are tough, and especially versus the run. And Breece has still been able to get 50, 60, rush 60 yards and a lot of carries. So I think that what happens this game is the Jets come out here and just run all over these Bills. I think Breece Hall has a huge night. I plan on laddering him up to maybe 80 yards, putting some big parlay lottos with him on it, because I just think he has a huge night versus a Bills team. That said, the Bills' red zone defense is solid, so I don't think the score gets ran up. I think the Jets drive, they run, and both these teams like to run a lot. Should be lots of runs, clock getting ran down. It should not be a shootout, should not be high scoring. It should be run, pass, run, pass, run, pass, run. It should be heavily 75%, 60% run, 40% pass, if not 70% run, 30% pass, because neither of these teams are going to do too great stopping the pass, except the Jets probably are stopping the run. The Jets have a decent run defense, but nowhere near as good as their pass defense. And the Bills, I think they're going to try to run because that's just what they do. But also, James Cook is coming off of an injury, and he didn't practice Friday. Supposedly, he did late practice Saturday. I don't think they're going to be giving him the ball much. I don't think he's 100%. So I think that plays a big factor as well, as the Bills being forced to not run as much and maybe try to pass versus a Jets defense that does not allow pass yards. So everything, just especially James Cook being a huge factor, forcing the Bills to have to pass versus a Jets defense who's top in the league versus pass. And if they do try to run, it just gets stuffed. Jets should be able to get a lead and just kind of grind them down with constant runs with Breece Hall. And I get it. Again, the run has not looked great, but they've been versus some very tough defensive opponents, like very tough. And, beat the Titans, beat the Pats, lost to the Broncos by 1, gave Vikings one of their hardest games to date. They only lost by 6. And now you're coming out versus a Bills team who's looked awful. So Jets money line under 41.5. And again, this is because the Bills red zone defense is solid. Jets aren't going to give up many points anyways. And then the Bills red zone defense, I think there's a lot of yards, a lot of driving, but it's long drives. It's 80 yards with running, 7-8 minutes off the clock. So there's not a lot of possessions, but a lot of rushing yards and then a lot of field goals. So under 41.5 or the Jets money line is where I have to go, which leads me to my plays today. What did I actually lock in for football? I locked under 41.5 in the Jets money line, which Then I took James Cook under 59.5 rushing yards. Let me tell you what I got this line at. I should have put it on there. Sorry about that. I got James Cook under at -140. Now, why am I on this? Again, because he was injured. Yes, he's hit this a lot, and he has hit the line a lot. Let me show you the prop real quick so you guys can actually see. James Cook under. He's only hit it twice. He's gone over more than he's gone, but he was versus Arizona, the Dolphins, and the Texans. Texans' rush defense is not good. Miami's rush defense is not good. Arizona's rush defense is not good. Jacksonville's okay, and the Ravens' run defense is good, and they didn't get anywhere. And he's coming off an injury, and I don't think he's even going to be playing much and getting a lot of carries. So I think we're getting a steal on this under here. So I'm on that. And then Breece Hall on his over, he's only hit it once. So you guys might be like, well, why would you want to take this over? Again, San Francisco, New England, Denver, Minnesota, you can't run on these teams. Tonight, he's versus a Bills team who cannot stop the run and save their lives. So I think we're getting steals being on the opposite side of what these runners usually do, just knowing how. And again, our eyes don't lie to us. We got to go off what we've seen and what we know. It's not really a shot at being a sharp. It's just a shot at what we know. So That's why I'm where I'm at with these guys. James Cook under 59.5 rush yards at -140. Breece Hall over 59.5 at -115. I think we're on the right side of these plays. So these 4 for football, these 4 for baseball. 8 plays today, guys. I'll probably be posting some parlays in the Discord. We'll see. I have one that I know I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna share it with you guys now. I'm taking the Jets on the money line. Jets money line, Mets money line, Yankees money line. I'm gonna parlay that and play it, guys. Okay. I'm sorry. Mets first 5, Yankees money line, Jets money line. I am going to parlay that and send it tonight. Okay, guys. Anyways, let's get out of here. Let's have a good day. Let's continue this fucking heater we're on, and let's crack these folks. Parlays will be in Discord.